Major Mohammad Ali Shah is also with us on the show. Major Mohammad Ali Shah, what is your opinion of how China is behaving at this point in time? Is it too good to be true? And do you think that India can, let its guard down when it comes to dealing with our proverbial adversary?
I totally agree with General Sudhakarji. He's got first-hand knowledge over there. He has spent time there on ground. In fact, he has commanded his formations there around the Indo-Tibet border. In fact, he has wide exposure of that. So, regarding China, yes, at the moment, China's stance is a bit soft, and but we have to give peace a chance. It's difficult to trust China because they have never honored any of our pacts, any of our treaties, any of our arrangements, any of our arrangement with them, be it the Panchsheel Pact, be it any arrangement, they have never honored that. So here, again, it is difficult to say, but it's well worth it. It's well worth thinking, okay, let's give it a chance. NSA, Mr. Ajit Doval goes to China, and of course, with his talk with Wang Yi, and he's going to be talking about the LC. I don't think it's a long-term talk that's going to be having about what's going to happen in the future with India-China relationship. It is going to, it's my perception, it's going to be a very short-term talk about the current situation in China, in India border at the LSE, the entire 3,488 kilometer stretch. So it's a perception. There is no demarcated line over there. And many often they are Chinese patrols and Indian patrols. They come and they come face to face. They've been hand fights, fist fights. They have fought with bars, with sticks. And this is our land. No, it's our land on map. On my map it shows this. No, on my map it shows this. And this will go on until there is actually a demarcated line where there is no line. So obviously there is, like as Robert Frost once said, good fences make good neighbors. But here there is no fence. Here there is no line. I'll give a very small example. We need for all our viewers to understand, those who do not follow it deeply as well, for a common person to understand. In our houses where we live, we have our neighbors, right? Some of us have very good relationship with our neighbors. Some of us do not have very good relationship with our neighbors. Now, have you noticed when we have good relationship with our neighbors, there is a demarcated line, there's a boundary, there's a fence, there's a wall, there's a boundary wall, and they're most welcome to come home, have tea, whenever. Yes, please come. But again, when there is no demarcated line on the property, this is my parking, nobody that's you'll fight, no, it's my parking. Again, we'll end up fighting with each other because there's no demarcation there. And that's exactly what's happening here right now with China, because there's no demarcation. So now I think baat se to baat aage badhti hai. When we talk diplomacy, most certainly, and as you read out in the beginning, China has said they are willing to come out and talk to India regarding their, in fact, the Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesperson, Lin Jian, he has mentioned that they are prepared to come forward and talk with India, because I think the dialogue is the only way forward, and not guns and bullets and bombs and missiles. So I am quite hopeful. Let's give it a chance and see how it all goes, Vineet.
All right.